Let's start with the Sudoku. In the last two videos, I shared the technique 1 and technique 2. In this video, let's see the third technique, and I'll also use the previous techniques to solve the Sudoku. So let's go with the game. First, I'll choose a particular number and I'll try to fill that particular number in all the blocks. So let's see, go with 8. Let's fill in this block. We can't fill 8 here in this row as well as in this row. So only one place for 8, that is here. Then again we'll go for this block. 8 can't be filled in this row as well as in this column, sorry. So 8, only one place for 8, that is here in this block. Let's go with this block. 8 can't be filled here as well as here, so only one place for 8, that is here. In this block 8 can't be filled here as well as here, and it can't be filled here in this place also, so only one place for 8 in this block, that is here. Okay, now it's done. I think all the blocks as 8. Now let's go for the other number. Let's go with 7. We'll try filling 7 in all the blocks. 7 can't be filled here as well as here, so only one place for 7 in this block, that is here. Now in this block, let's try with 7. 7 can't be filled in this column as well as in this column, and it can't be in this row also, so only one place for 7 in this block, that is here. Now the left, I think 7 is also filled in this complete all the blocks. Yes. Let's go with other number now. Let's go with 4 in this block. 4 is also there. Let's try filling 4. Though 4 is less in all the blocks, so let's try with 4. For me, 4 is easily filled in this block. 4 can't be filled in these two places, so only one place for 4 in that block is here. Then we'll try filling 4 in other places too. We'll try filling here, but we can't choose exactly because we can't fill in this block properly about 4 number, because we can't choose in this as well as this, so we'll come back to 4 later on. So we'll choose other number which we can fill easily. Let's go with digit 9. I think we can fill 9 easily. We'll try with it. 9 can't be filled here as well as here as well as here, so only one place for 9 in this block, that is here. Next we have 9. For other things we can't choose properly, because we'll have to see, to fill in a block we have to see if there are numbers to be filled in the adjoining blocks as well as in the above or below blocks, so it will be easy for us to solve that particular block. So we'll come to 9 again later on. So we'll go with number 5. Is 5 there in maximum number of places? I think no, so we can't go with 5. So now that we have fixed certain number of digits in certain blocks through a normal process, just by viewing we just filled certain numbers, then we'll go with each block, checking with their adjoining blocks numbers and comparing with rows and columns. We'll try filling the other blocks. So let's go with the first block, that is this block. We already have certain numbers, we'll have to fill 3. 3 can't be filled here, and we have 2 places for 3. What are the other numbers should be filled here in this block? 3, 5 and 6. 3, 5 and 6 to be filled here. 6 can't be filled here as well as this only place for 6. So we can't come to conclusion about 3, 5 and 6 in these 3 places. So let's come back to this block later on. Now let's go with the third block. We already have certain numbers. We have to fill 2 and 5. 5 can't be filled in this particular cell, so we'll have to fix 5 here and the 2 has to be filled here. Now it's done. Let's fill the column, this column first. We already have 1, 2, so we'll have to fill 3. 3 can't be filled here because we already have 3 in this block, so we'll have to fill 3 here. What is the other number that is left? That is 4. 4 to be filled here. Now 4 is done here. Let's try filling 4 in this block, because 4 can't be set in this complete row, so only one place for 4, that is here. Once it is done, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 to be filled here. 6 to be filled here because we already have 6 in this column, so can't fill 6 in that column, so 6 to be present in the adjacent column and 5 to be filled there. Now this block is done. Now let's go for the side block. We already have certain numbers, we'll have to fix 2, 3. We'll fix 3 first. We can't fill 3 in this row as well as this row, so only one place for 3 in this block, that is here. Then we have 2, 5 and 9. 5 can't be filled in this complete row, so only one place for 5, that is 5 here. Then 2 and 9. We'll come back to 2 and 9 in this block later on. Now let's try filling this column because it already has maximum number of numbers in it. We'll try with it. We can't fill 1 in this particular cell because we already have 1 present in that block, so we'll have to fix 1 here. Then what the other number that should be filled in that cell is, we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so the number 9 has to be filled here. Now let's see if we can fill other blocks. We'll go with the center block. Okay, center block, we have to fill 2, 4, 6 and 9. 2, 4, 6 and 9. We can't fill 9 here in these two places. We have two places for 9, so we'll come back to 9 again. 2 and 4 and 6. We can fix 2 here, 4 here and 6 here because 2 can be filled here. We already have 2 and 6 in this row and 4 in this column. So 2, 4 and 6 can't be filled in this particular place. So the only number that can be filled here is 9. Then let's fill this column because it already has maximum number of numbers. We have 2, 5 and 6. We can't fill 6 here, so we have two places for 6. So we can't fill 2 in these two places because 2 is present in this row as well as this row. So only one place for 2 in this column is 2 here. Then 5 and 6. 5 and 6, we'll come back to 5 and 6 because we can't choose exactly because we don't have any 5 and 6 in this adjacent blocks. So then we'll come to other place. We'll try to fill a row. We'll try filling this row. It already has maximum number of numbers, so the only number that is left out in this row is 3. Then we have 5 and 6 to be filled in this particular block, so 6 can't be filled here, so the place where 6 can be filled is here. Then 5 will be filled here. Then once 5 is filled, we can fill 5 here and here, so only one place for 5, that is here. And once that is done, we'll go with this row because it already has certain numbers. We have 1, 2 and 5, 6. Then we have to fill 3 and 6. 3 can't be filled here because we already have 3 in that column, so 3 has to be filled here and then 6 has to be filled here. Once these numbers are filled, then 5 has to be filled here, which is left out. The block is done. Now the block is done, let's go to the other block. Let's try filling this particular row. We'll try it. Okay, 1, 2 and we have to fill 3. 3 can't be filled here as well as here because we already have 3 in this block and 3 in this column, so the only place for 3 is here. Now once 3 is done, we have to fill 4 and 5. 4 can't be filled here because we already have 4 in this column, so we'll have to fill 4 here and then of course 5 here. This row is done. Let's try filling the bottom row. We can't fill 2 here as well as here because we already have them in the columns, so the only place, we have two places again, we have two places, so we can't choose 2 properly. Then we'll have 1, 4. 4 can't be chosen here as well as here. Again we have two places for 4. No, we can't choose 4 here also because we have 4 in this column, so we have only one place for 4. We'll try fixing 4 now. We can't fix 4 here, here as well as here, so only place for 4 is here. Then we have 1 and 2 to be filled in this block. 2 can't be filled in this place because we have 2 in that column, so let's fill 2 here. Then 1 is left out here. Let's fill this particular row now. Now we'll have to fill 2. 2 can't be filled here because we have 2 in this column, so we'll have to fill 2 here. Then 6 has to be filled here. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to be filled in this particular block to be filled. Let's go with number 1 and 4. 4 can't be filled here because we already have in that column. So obviously 4 here, then 1 here. Then let's go for this block. This block has certain numbers already present. So we have only one number to be filled, that is 9. Then let's try filling this block based on the row method. We have certain numbers, that is only 9 to be missing in this particular row. Let's fill this row as well. In this we have number 6 to be missing, and then in this we'll have 1 to be missing, and then the block is done. And the Sudoku is also done. You can check with the numbers, you can check with rows, you can check with columns, you can check with the blocks. There's no number repeating, and there's all the digits which are unique in that particular row, column and block. Now the Sudoku is done. Thank you.